The Travels of Tom Thumb. A tailor had a son. He was very small, like a thumb. So people called him Tom Thumb. Tom was brave. He told his father, "Father, I want to see the world. I want to find my luck." His father said, "Okay, my son." He made a small sword for Tom from a needle and wax. "This is your sword," he said. "Use it to protect yourself." Tom wanted to eat with his parents one last time. He went to the kitchen. His mother was cooking. The food was on the stove. "What's for dinner, Mom?" he asked. "Look for yourself," she said. Tom jumped on the stove. He looked into the dishes. He leaned too far over one dish. The steam carried him up the chimney. He floated on the smoke. Then he fell to the ground. Now Tom Thumb was out in the big world. He was happy. He found a job with a tailor, but the food was not good. He did not like it. He told the tailor's wife, "If you don't give me better food, I will write on your door, 'Too many potatoes, not enough meat. Goodbye.'" The woman was angry. "What do you want, little one?" she said. She grabbed a piece of cloth to hit him, but Tom hid under a thimble. He put out his tongue at her. She picked up the thimble. She wanted to catch him, but Tom hid in the cloth pieces. When she looked there, he slipped into a crack in the table. He put out his head and laughed. She tried to hit him again, but she could not. He slipped into the table drawer. At last, she caught him. She sent him out of the house. Tom Thumb kept traveling. He went into a thick forest. He saw some robbers. They wanted to steal the king's money. The robbers saw Tom. They said, "This small person can go through a keyhole. He can help us." One robber called out, "Hey, little man, will you come with us to the king's money room? A big person like you can go in easily. You can throw us the coins." Tom thought about it. Then he said yes. He went with them to the king's money room. They looked at the door. They found a crack for him to go through. Tom was about to go in, but a guard saw him. "Look, an ugly spider," the guard said. "I will step on it." "Leave it alone," the other guard said. "It didn't do anything wrong." So Tom Thumb went through the crack. He went to the money room. He opened the window. He threw the coins to the robbers outside. While he was doing this, he heard the king coming. The king was coming to check his money. Tom quickly hid. The king saw that his money was not neat. He saw that coins were gone, but he did not know how. The locks were fine. Everything was closed. The king left the money room. He told the two guards, "Watch out. Someone is trying to steal the money." Soon, Tom started to work again. The guards heard the coins clink. They quickly opened the building. They went in. They hoped to catch the thief. But Tom Thumb was too fast. He jumped into a corner. He hid behind a coin. No one could see him. He made fun of the guards. He called out, "I am here." The men ran to the sound, but Tom was not there. He called from another place, "Ha ha! Here I am." The guards kept running around. Tom moved so well. They had to run all the time. They wanted to find someone. At last, they were tired. They left. Then Tom Thumb kept working. He threw all the coins out the window. For the very last coin, he made a loud noise. He jumped on it. He flew out the window. The robbers said good things about him. "You are very brave," they said. "Will you be our leader?" Tom Thumb thanked them. He said no. He wanted to see more of the world. The robbers shared the money. They gave Tom only one gold coin. It was all he could carry. So Tom put on his sword again. He said goodbye to the robbers. He kept traveling. He tried to find work with different people, but no one wanted him. After some time, he worked at an inn, but the maids there did not like him. He was everywhere. He saw everything, but no one saw him. He told their boss that they were stealing food from plates and from the cellar. So the maids said they would drown him if they caught him. They wanted to hurt him. One day, a maid was cutting grass in the garden. She saw Tom Thumb running in the grass. She quickly cut the grass where he was. She tied it in a bundle. No one knew. She threw it to the cows. A big black cow ate a mouthful of grass. Tom was in it. The cow swallowed him, but he was not hurt. Tom did not like being in the cow. It was very dark. There was no light. When it was time to milk the cow, he shouted, "Drip, drap, drop! Will the milking soon stop?" But the sound of the milk going into the bucket was too loud. No one heard him. Soon after, the owner came into the shed. He said, "I will kill that cow tomorrow." Tom Thumb was very scared. He called out loudly, "Please let me out. I am inside here." The owner heard him clearly, but he did not know where the voice came from. "Where are you?" he asked. "In the black cow," Tom answered. But the owner did not understand, so he left. The next morning, the cow was killed. But luckily, the knife did not touch Tom Thumb. He was put aside with the meat for sausages. When the butcher started chopping, Tom cried as loud as he could, "Don't chop! I am down here." But the chopping made too much noise. No one heard him. It was a terrible time for poor Tom. But when you are in danger, you think fast. He jumped quickly this way and that. He stayed away from the chopper. He was not hurt at all. But he could not get out. He was put into a skin with the sausage meat. He had to make himself comfortable. It was very tight. Also, the sausages were hung in the chimney to smoke. This was not fun. Time passed slowly. When winter came, he was taken down for a guest's meal. While the hostess was cutting the sausage, he had to be careful. If he put out his head, it might be cut off. He waited for his chance. At last, he jumped out of the sausage. He was very happy to be with people again. But he did not stay long in this house. He had many bad things happen to him there. He set off on his travels again. He was happy to be free. But it did not last long. A fox ran fast across the field. In a moment, it caught poor little Tom. "Oh, Mr. Fox," the little tailor called out, "I am in your throat. Please let me out." "Sure," the fox said. "You are not good at all. You do not make me full. Promise me you will give me the chickens in your father's yard. Then you can be free." "Yes, you can have all the chickens. I promise," Tom Thumb answered. So the fox coughed. He set Tom free. The fox carried Tom home. When Tom's father had his son back, he happily gave all his chickens to the fox. "Here, father, I am bringing you a gold coin from my travels," said the little boy. He showed the gold coin the robbers gave him. "But why did the fox get all the poor little chickens?" "My dear child, don't you think your father would rather have you than all the chickens he ever had?"